Most beginners think clear coat is easy until they get runs, orange peel, or dry spots everywhere. Today we're focusing only on clear coat, and I'm going to show you a few things that can seriously change your finish. A lot of people spray too heavy, too dry, or way too close without even realizing it. And trust me, I've seen clear coat disasters that look like the car was painted with cooking oil. While we walk around this car, I want you to pay attention to the gloss, the reflections, and how the clear is laying down, because small mistakes make a huge difference. And if you're ready to level up your paint jobs and get that deep wet look, hit that like button and let's get into it. All right, so now we're going in with the first pass of clear coat. And this first coat is important because this is where you set the tone for the whole finish. If you rush this part, the clear coat is going to humble you very quickly. One thing I want you to watch carefully is the line pattern from the spray gun. Don't just spray blindly and hope for the best. Watch how the clear is laying down behind the gun. That wet line tells you everything. If your pattern starts looking too dry, rough, or patchy, there's a good chance your gun speed is too fast or you're too far from the panel. And if it starts looking super heavy and saggy, congratulations, you're one step away from creating a waterfall on the door. I still remember one of the first times I sprayed clear coat by myself. I thought more clear meant more shine, so I sprayed the panel super wet. For about 5 seconds, I felt like a professional painter. Then I looked back and saw runs sliding down the door like melted ice cream. Haha. That day taught me real quick that smooth control beats spraying heavy every single time. Now, another thing beginners do a lot is they panic and start moving the gun all over the place. Keep your movement controlled. Smooth passes, smooth overlap. Let the gun do the work. And pay attention to your finger control on the trigger. A lot of people just fully pull the trigger instantly like they're playing a racing game. Ease into it smoothly, especially at the start and end of each pass. That helps keep the clear more even. Distance also matters a lot. You don't always have to lock yourself into exactly 6 to 8 inches every second. Sometimes the panel shape changes, sometimes angles change, so you adjust slightly while still keeping the spray pattern consistent. And look at the reflection already starting to build up on this first coat. We're not trying to flood the panel right now. This first pass is more about creating an even foundation, so the second coat can really shine. One trick that helped me a lot was learning to listen to the spray gun. Seriously. After a while, the sound actually tells you if the clear is going on nicely or if something feels off. A smooth, consistent spray sound usually means you're moving correctly. And don't spray with fear either. Beginners either spray too scared or way too confident. One gives you dry spray, the other gives you runs the size of rivers. The goal is smooth even, controlled passes, nice overlap, clean movement, and watching how the clear lays down after every pass. And remember, clear coat loves patience. The calmer you spray, the better the finish usually turns out. So now we're letting the first coat of clear flash off. And this part is where beginners usually get impatient. They touch the panel every 5 seconds like the car owes them money. You want to give the clear enough time to breathe and settle properly before going in with the next coat. If you rush too early, you can trap solvents and mess up the finish. Right now the clear is starting to tack up nicely. Not too wet, not fully dry. This is exactly what you want before the second coat. And trust me, patience during flash time can save you from a lot of polishing later. All right, now we're going in with the second coat of clear coat. And this is where the magic really starts happening. The first coat was mainly about building a nice foundation. But this second coat, this is where you start getting that deep wet gloss everybody wants. Now before you even pull the trigger, look at the panel first. Don't just spray because you're excited. Check how the first coat flashed off. You want it nice and tacky, not soaking wet and not completely dry. And watch the way I'm moving the gun here. smooth and controlled, no random wrist movements. Beginners love spraying in zigzags like they're cleaning windows. Keep the gun straight and let the overlap do the work. You want each pass blending smoothly into the next one. And pay attention to the reflections forming behind the gun. That reflection tells you if the clear is laying down evenly. If one section starts looking dry compared to the rest, slow down slightly or adjust your distance a little. One mistake a lot of people make on the second coat is getting too confident. The first coat goes well, then suddenly they try to dump a swimming pool of clear onto the panel. Relax, you still want control. Yes, the second coat is wetter, but wetter does not mean reckless. Because 1 second the panel looks glossy, and the next second you've got to run sliding down the door like it's late for work. Another thing, watch your trigger control at the edges. A lot of beginners hold full trigger while stopping at the edge of the panel, and that's how you overload corners and create runs. Ease off smoothly at the end of each pass. Smooth on, smooth off. Think of it like painting with consistency instead of panic. And look at the gloss now. This is why people love clear coat. Once it starts flowing nicely, the reflections start waking up and the whole car begins to look alive. But remember, clear coat exposes everything. Bad prep, bad technique, bad patience. Clear coat will tell on you immediately. So don't focus only on making it shiny. Focus on making it even. Even overlap, even speed, even distance. One trick that helps a lot is watching the wet edge. You always want to spray into the wet edge instead of leaving dry gaps between passes. That helps the clear melt together smoothly. And don't move too fast just because you're scared of runs. Most dry spray problems happen because people move like they're speed running the panel. Nice controlled movement. Let the clear flow out naturally. And honestly, spraying clear coat teaches patience more than anything. The calmer your body movement is, the cleaner the finish usually comes out. Right now, this coat is laying down beautifully. Nice gloss, smooth reflection, clean overlap. Exactly what we want before the final curing stage. And trust me, when this thing is polished later, this finish is gonna look insane.